There are a couple of things we could talk about from this game. Why the Heat lost. There was a lot of different reasons, but I think the main point in this game is the health of PJ Tucker. I talked about it on Twitter before, but this team cannot survive without PJ Tucker on the floor when you're already without Bam Adebayo just because of the way he gets you into your offensive sets already. We're talking a lot about offense with him right now because we know what gives you defensively. You can pick up on that stuff, but offensively, we kind of saw the turn it took in the third quarter after he got injured and the things that they got into, especially when the guys you have to rely on are Omer Yurtseven and KZ Okpala. I just want to go through. I usually go through a couple possessions throughout a game, but I just want to go through one play just to show kind of the turn and how things turn offensively and what they started to go to. We're going to see right here. It's a tie game at this point, and it's one of the reasons why everything kind of went downhill after this point, and you cannot survive a poor shooting night. But as you see on this play, they flow right down the court, and they roll right into a double drag. It's the first guy's going to pop out to the three. Second guy's going to roll to the basket. The thing is, we got to look at the personnel on the floor. KZ Okpala is your pop out guy, and that pretty much tells you all you need to know already. It's just an interesting way to go about things, especially when you have Max Strus and Duncan Robinson on the strong side together, kind of pulling guys away. It's just an interesting choice in that way. PJ Tucker's not shooting the wing three either, but at least he can flow right back into a DHO. He can get into that one-hand floater that's been working. There's a lot more options right here. He flows into it. KZ Okpala pops out. It allows Cade Cunningham to kind of float. They drop down on Omer, and it just leads to straight recovery. There's no way you cannot get any advantage of this offensively just going through these type of guys. They swing it to KZ, gets into Omer, and at this point, this is not Omer's strength. He's not a guy that's going to go one-on-one, even if he has the size advantage, quote unquote. That's not his game. He may be able to throw a nice little hook shot with his touch, but this is not a great Omer game overall. That he struggled a bit. Now it gets down. We're going to see him get into his position. He loses it a bit. His hands are kind of an issue. It's kind of been problematic this season. It leads to a turnover. It's just the play in itself, what Miami's getting to. You're getting into KZ Okpala, pop out threes, and then into Omer Yurtseven post ups. Like it seems like Miami's acting as if, and they're operating as if Bam Adebayo is on the floor too much. You can get away with it with PJ Tucker. He can fill Bam Adebayo in a specific way. He's not Bam Adebayo in any way, but he can do a lot of the things offensively and hit guys on back cuts. He can hit the post and he can run the DHOs. He can do a lot of the same things. Nobody else in this team can. And over relying on a Dwayne Dedman, over relying on an Omer Yurtseven, over relying on a KZ Okpala can really get you in trouble on nights like this when the other things are not going well.